Hi, my Worcester students. Welcome back. This is the 2021 school year. Can't believe summer's over, but it's okay. And I know that we didn't start the school year the way we wanted to. I'm so used to having familiar faces run through the door to give me big hugs or giving Dean Thomas a high five at the front desk when he's jamming that music, but that's okay. Last year, we did some restorative videos where I showed you guys some techniques. This year, it's going to be a little different. We're going to dive a little deeper into some of these practices, and I want you guys to try these things at home. You guys might be asking, what is a restorative practice? Like, what does that really mean? The benefits of restorative practices is building healthy relationships, strive to be respectful to everyone, provide the community with conversation that is productive and gets you to a common ground where everybody can understand what's going on. It involves everybody who's involved in a problem, whether it's the person who was wronged or the wrongdoers. It also addresses the harm, the need, and the obligations. It also encourages all people to take responsibility for their actions. We're going to look at a few examples next, but next week we're going to dive a little deeper. Stay tuned.
Phineas, I'm not going to get on a silly little tricycle.
Candace, we're in a hurry. Just get on the trike and
There's
we'll go.
no way I'm
Get on the trike!
In that clip, we seen that her younger brother was screaming at her to get on the bike. Even though that there might have been a different situation where it was urgent and he needed her to get on the bike, but the way that he talked to her could have been a little smoother. Let's talk through this. How should he have addressed her sister? Maybe by 1, asking please. 2, giving a little explanation as to why he wants her to get on the bike. And 3, maybe if he used a different tone of voice, instead of screaming like this, maybe if he was talking to her like this, he would have got his point across a little better.
Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward. Hey, Squidward.
Okay, I'll bite. What is it, SpongeBob?
Do you know what today is?
A noise Squidward Day?
Ah, no, silly. That's on the 15th. Today's the beginning.
Oof, I just love a good SpongeBob clip. Why do you think Squidward was annoyed with SpongeBob? Most likely it was because he kept calling his name over and over again. Even though that he had it scheduled to annoy Squidward on his calendar, which is a little weird, what are some ways that he could have got Squidward's attention without calling his name over and over again? 1, he could have raised his hand. He could have called his name once. Or maybe he could have positioned himself somewhere where Squidward could see him.
It's not my birthday! You... Ah! Ah! No! Ah! 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 Ow! Ah!
But he...
The word! Ow!
An experiment.
SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
Now to get some rest. Don't want to look tired.
Squidward is always annoyed. He's always screaming. He's always upset. Sometimes we're going to counter those kind of people in life. What are some ways that we can, deal with people who are a Squidward? 1, try your best to be nice to them. You never know what that person is going through. It could be a situation at home, it could be something at school, or maybe they're not getting their schoolwork and they're too embarrassed to ask for help. Sometimes we might feel frustrated and like we're in a bubble, like Squidward was, just screaming out for help, and nobody is helping us. What are some ways that you think that you can get help without having a tantrum like Squidward did? 1, you could reach out to a person at Worcester, your safe person at school. You can tell them, hey, I'm not feeling my best. You can tell them what's wrong. You can always talk to a teacher, a dean, or even our social workers are here to help. Restorative practices is something we're going to use throughout the year. These videos are here to help you have a better school year. Stay tuned for all the fun videos that we're going to have this year. See you guys next week.